Hello. I'm going to keep this one a little bit short. I'm not really going to do any absolute rants, I guess you could say, from the last few videos. The one thing I've actually not touched on, I'm obviously so, is energy manipulation and how the void equivalates to certain, I guess you could say, abilities for some beings. Now, energy manipulation is, by all parameters, it's supposed to be the ability to use the environment around you to your advantage. But this is only the basis of this. You have specific morals of, if you want to limit yourself through, say, you put more energy in than you take out, or if you want to take more energy than you put in. It's a given. Obviously, it is a give and take scenario. For this dimension specifically, I would not try to take too much, because the more you take, the more damage you do, in my experience. Because everything else here, besides renewable resources, can really harm the environment if we don't treat our homeworld, human homeworld, as it should be. Then we will have no planet to call home. Obviously so. The other dimensions that we have, though, that I guess you could say that you could draw energy from, it is a very, very hard thing to draw from. But if you can tap that, then it is there's just no problems or issues that you could ever come up with that make it so. I still see the fact that some people use void energy. That's definitely something I have seen the Nephilim do, but it is very strange to my knowledge. I don't know a lot about them, and yet there are definite things that they do that can be measured. Anyway, before I was interrupted by my dog, the thing with void energy is that it is very, very unstable. If you can find a way to stabilize it, then you can use it. The way that it is used, though, is very unorthodox from that of energy manipulation. I guess you could say it is an imbalance versus a balance. That you have to take more than you actually put back in. And if you do take anything out of the void, more than likely it will stay put. Now, this does not damage the planet that I know of. At least not yet. Because some people or beings have actually studied this energy so fluently that they know it just disperses and goes wherever it well pleases. It has a will of its own, much like that of elemental energy here on Earth. Some elements have a will of their own, so to speak. In short, if you do not, how do I put it? I guess in simple terms, it would mean that if you don't get along with it, it will not allow you to use it. That is the one thing that you have to watch out for, because some elements have such a will to them that you will either get them misbehaving and not listening to you at all, or what you want them to do, or you will take so much of that energy from that element and channel it into the environment that it will never work. Like physical beings, each one has their own charge to them. I guess I am very much guessing a lot of this, yes, but I'm only going by what I know, which is that if I can actually get this to work here in this dimension, then it will work. If I can't, then it's just another mystery to me why it doesn't work in this dimension. I mean, I've used it in other dimensions with no issue. That's no big problem. I guess, and I do guess Major League on this one, that the energy here that continues to mix and change and do this or do that, this planet specifically, our homeworld, human homeworld, is an ever-changing, ever-moving planet. I know that, I know for a fact that she is alive. I mean, plants, animals, water, whatever else. I mean, some if not anything, just carries a will of its own here. It does not follow any specific jurisdiction or how things should be done.